Hi, welcome in. This is our new house. If you're new here, then let me give you a little recap. We moved to Tennessee, lived in a rental for about 1.5 years, and then we found our dream neighborhood with our dream lot, and we built a dream home while I was pregnant. And we moved into this dream home 5 days before I had our daughter, Jetty. You guys can go back and watch my previous videos where I talk about what I did to maximize our budget on this house, what I did to make this feel not like a tract home, but more of a custom home, because it is a semi-custom home, but not fully. We are by no means complete. We've not finished this house, but I'm excited to show you the real life of, hey, when you move into a house, you don't always get to have it to the nines, fully finished on move-in day. And that's definitely the case for us because I had a baby and we just quite frankly don't have the budget to do everything we want right at the same time. So I'm gonna show you guys kind of the things that we've done, what we're hoping to do, and give you a little tour. How's that sound? Okay, let's go. Well, this is the entry. We should start here. Okay, so when you first walk in, we have this nice little open entry. And you guys remember, this is my anthro mirror. I had this at the Tulsa house, and I am so happy that it fits in this entryway. It's just such a grand piece, but it also opens up this space and makes it feel even bigger. If you guys don't know, mirrors accentuate the room. So if you wanna make your space feel bigger, put a giant mirror in it because it reflects the other side, the light is reflected, it just makes everything feel great. I put these 2 sconces on either side. Let me just tell you a little hack. When they put these boxes in, they put them in up here because I was actually gonna put a table credenza and art here originally. And then we decided to put this mirror here and now the lights were too high. Well, I found these sconces that drop down because you want the sconces to hit right about like the top third. And I think they're so cottagey and so cute and so feminine and beautiful, and I just love them. So I will link these for you guys. Just a heads up, I'm gonna link everything I possibly can. I know I get questions all the time. I'm gonna do my best to find everything I found online and link it for you. This tree is old, but I think it was Target. I can tell you that. This piece of art is one of my favorites because it's this dreamy meadow and it's kind of misty and it's this beautiful landscape. And we bought a house where that landscape is literally in our backyard. It was like God's promise to us 5 years ago, like, one day you're gonna live here. Come take a look. When you walk into our main living space, you see nothing but wonderfully beautiful trees and hills and meadow. Honestly, it's just like the most peaceful thing in the morning when I wake up. It's like full of fog, kind of looks like Pride and Prejudice, you know, when he's like walking through the fog. The sun comes in on this side of the house, which makes for great light, but it also makes it pretty warm. So I opted for this beautiful woven shade that is temperature controlled backing. I got this from Neutral Curtain. The quality of this fabric, the quality of the craftsmanship, it's a custom size, and I love that they have temperature controlled like thermal backing because it really does regulate the temperature coming in and allows for the house to not get so hot because it's sun facing. These are also from Neutral Curtain, and you guys, I did a brown plaid. Can you believe it? I didn't do white. I just love the texture, I love the color, I love the warmth. It adds coziness. I just put these up a few days ago and we've lived here for 2 months. We've had a baby, so it took us a while to get to it. The dramatic change from no window treatments to window treatments, not even talking about a shade. The shade makes it look really beautiful too, but the panels on the side, it just makes a room. I don't know how else to tell you. If you're wondering, what do I do in my dining room? What do I do in my bedroom to make it feel like cozy and warm? Get panels, put them about 10 inches off the side of your window. I'm gonna really show you here. Don't put your bracket above the window here. Put it outside about 10 inches and let the fabric add warmth to your space. Okay. Let's talk about my table, because I got a new dining table and I love it so much. This is Furniture by Steve. He's here local in Nashville. Their craftsmanship is incredible. This is a table, guess what it's called? It's called the Sawyer. Can you believe that? He has a son named Sawyer too. But I love it because it feels like a little bit French country. And I wouldn't say my style is French country, but I just love that it has like the bobble leg. That's not what it's called officially. But I wanted it to be like kind of rusticy, like a table that tells a story. And I feel like this table, believe it or not, does tell stories because kids write on it. This wall brings me so much joy because I have been thrifting these pieces for so long. Now this one I actually got from my mom. It says, "The Lord is my shepherd." And she had this when I was a kid. She found it, I think, at an antique store or a garage sale or something. And so before we moved, she gave that to me. And I love it. So I love that it's front and center, right in the middle. And we just kind of like haphazardly went about it because that was the style that I wanted to go. And it was actually kind of fun just to start saying, hang that here, hang that there at 9 o'clock at night. These sconces are so beautiful. I will definitely be linking these. I love the shade. The shade is like that perfect cottage core vibe. It's a fabric shade. It has a little bit of a print to it, but it does give that vintage antique vibe to it. What's another word for vibe? Feeling, impression, but it's a brand new light fixture. So it's safe, not gonna burn your house down. For those of you that love interior design, but you also need the practicality, buy beautiful baskets and just put stuff in it around your house. That's just like the best way to keep things organized, keep it simple. It's easy to follow, but it looks nice. These chairs, you guys, I got from Goodwill. Can you believe that? Goodwill for $13 each. I can't believe it. It's just like amazing. I could go on, but I shouldn't because we have a lot to do. Okay, welcome to the living room. Now, we have these beautiful 22-foot ceilings with, look at these windows. The amount of light that comes in through these windows is insane. I love that we have kind of like a cathedral type ceiling. It's technically called an interconnected ceiling. I've never really seen a ceiling quite like this, but it's beautiful and it has so many windows that kind of go to a point. We have our tall fireplace and my old art, which again, kind of does look like our view. God was really trying to tell us like early where we were gonna be putting our roots down, which is kind of fun. Now, when it comes to this space, this is a very basic fireplace, right? The builder, when you're building a house that is not fully custom, you have to select through their options. So they had an option to brick this fireplace or to do a tile up to like here. Neither of those options were really that interesting to me. I really wanted stone and I wanted to be able to stone the fireplace, but I couldn't. So I just opted for like what came with the house, which was like a free, they painted it and that was kind of it. And down the road, something once we have saved up for that budget, I am going to stone all the way to the ceiling. I want your guys' opinions, okay? There's different colors here. I found faux stone. This is a basement house, so this is technically the second floor. I don't know if this home is gonna be able to support the weight of what real stone would be. So I want you guys to comment if you know of a good faux stone. Now these are small samples, so like there will be big stone pieces, but what do we think? Does that look fake? Does that look real? I'm trying to find my options, but this is an example of a project we're gonna do next year or maybe the year after, we'll see. And I love that I'm able to show you the house now. It's beautiful, it's everything I could have ever wanted, but there's so many fun additional projects that we'll be doing. And this is one of them. Now, if you have an open floor concept like we do, I highly recommend getting chairs that swivel because you could be in here having a convo with people, or you could swivel and want to talk to somebody in the kitchen. And it just gives you that like interchangeable seating option that is so necessary to really maximize the space, I think. These are from Article, and so is the sofa. And both of these were from our house in Nashville, which is great that I was able to reuse them. So right over here, we have the kitchen. Is there a dreamier view of washing the dishes with the meadow through those beautiful windows? I don't think so. I think I might become a dishwash fan. I usually hate washing the dishes and Tyler hates doing laundry, so I do the laundry, he does the dishes. But you know, I think he kind of got the upper end of the deal there. Now, can we talk about my plumbing fixtures? OMG. These fixtures are from an Etsy shop that I found, and can I just say they are beautiful. I have been dreaming of the day where I got to have these in. If you are in the process of building a home in a semi-custom neighborhood, you don't just get to go to a plumbing store and find whatever you want. You have to pick from their options. Go to my video, I will link it for you guys. I will tell you what I did to save money, but also to like allow myself to get to pick things I really wanted. A lot of that comes with like just closing with what comes with the house. So not upgrading a lot of the small things that they offer, because I wanted a widespread faucet and they only offered a single spread or a single hole faucet. And so I was able to have 3 or 4 additional holes drilled into this countertop so that I could have a bridge faucet and have that full completed look. This is now unlacquered brass. So unlacquered brass is great because it won't be shiny forever. The first year it's shiny, the second year it starts to tarnish a little bit, and by the 4th year it's this beautiful like worn brass color, and that's what it kind of locks in at. And the same with my 2 pendants above. Now these I love because they glow. And if you have big pendants that are glass, like a bulb at your house, if they're clear, you'll notice you have to clean them more often and you'll see bugs in them. I'll see bugs in these too and I'll have to clean them out, but they won't get that film on them that you'll see because they're an opaque glass. So that's kind of something to be mindful of and to think of. Okay, and the biggest thing that I forgot you guys haven't seen yet is my dark wood cabinets. Can you believe I didn't do white? Isn't that crazy? Bringing in these warmer tones actually makes the space feel really cozy. And in a home that has tall ceilings and has a lot of light, I kind of wanted to bring the darkness in a little bit to kind of like meet in the middle. If I didn't have a lot of natural light in here, I don't know if I would have gone so dark, but because there's so much natural light, I wanted to add that warmth back in, and I didn't want it to feel too stark and too bland, if you will. I did like a square Zeliage tile. This came with the builder. One day I might upgrade our countertops and our backsplash and make it something that I want to do. This was stuff we had to pick with the builder, so I was limited on what I could pick. But those are all projects down the road that we can do. I opted for a double oven, which is gonna be great for the holidays. It's actually been great already. When we do pizzas, if we do multiple, I'm like, oh, I could put so many pizzas in here. I've got all the space in the world. Oh, I have a fridge that puts out hot water. Can we look at this for a second? We're not gonna do it, but let me just show you. Look at this button. It says hot water, and you push it. Oh, soup, hot cocoa, tea, or warm. And you push the button and you turn the nozzle and hot water comes out. How they do that, I don't know. It's a freezing fridge in there. I don't know how, but it boils water for you. Anyway, things you don't need, but came with the house. Pretty cool. All right, do you guys want to see the butler's pantry? We don't have a butler, but we have his pantry. Let me show you. I opted for glass cabinets in here. The thing with glass is it's only cute if you know exactly what you're putting in it, because you can see everything. So if you have mix-matched plates and mix-matched cups and whatever, I don't recommend glass. But if you have your grandma's crystal or colored entertaining cups and dishes and things like that, it kind of adds like another texture to have this be glass, which I love. I have this beautiful piece that I had in our Tulsa house and a rattan light. Now I wanted to bring the rattan in because I have my bar stools that are rattan. So I wanted to kind of like mix that texture and kind of have a buddy. We talk about that a lot, having a buddy throughout the house. So you have that cohesion and consistency. And in this room, I also have this little height chart. So because we rented last year, I wanted to get one that was mobile so I could continue to get the kids' height. Now that we're not renting, we're gonna be here forever, but I love that it's in like the center of the home. I'm gonna link this for you guys because you can customize it, put your name on it. It'd be a great Christmas gift for your family. This will be a beverage fridge. But we just don't have one yet. This is our pantry. And it's not organized, but I wanted to show it to you anyway, because it's huge. And there's some really good snacks in there. Right, Noah? We know how to do snacks. Okay, so Daily Harvest is the lovely sponsor of today's video and the lovely provider of my mid-video snack. You too could have a mid-video snack if you wanted. I have not made the mint and cacao smoothie yet, but I'm going to because it sounds really great. Doesn't it sound good? What I love about Daily Harvest is not only are these so easy to make, they're very convenient. They're single serve smoothies. Look inside here. This is like real vegetables, okay? There's real kale, organic banana, organic spinach, organic cacao nibs, organic cashew butter, L'Oreal powder, organic vanilla bean powder, and organic peppermint oil, okay? This stuff is fresh food, fresh vegetables, fresh fruit. They freeze it and it locks in the nutrients and the flavor, and they put it in this cup and send it to you. Now let me show you how easy this is to make. So all you do is you take this frozen cup, you take your liquid of choice. You can do almond milk, I do regular milk because I'm not dairy free. Fill it to the top, and then you pour it in your blender. And it's the perfect amount of liquid for your smoothie. Now you could put this in a smaller blender if you had it, but this is all I got. Blend it up. Okay, in about 30 seconds, we have a delicious, nutritious, I'm not making an infomercial here, but it really is that good. And there's no added sugar, which I love. So here's the best part. You don't even need to get a cup. You already have the cup. You put the lid on it, find your reusable straw, and there you go. What? I haven't had this one yet. This literally is like mint chocolate chip ice cream. Sorry, Noah, I'm not sharing. If you guys wanna try these, they will be delivered frozen to your door. You guys can use my code Sharrah15. You'll get 15% off, $100 or more. They're just amazing. For a quick morning, you drop the kids off at school, you're going to the gym, or you need to eat something really fast before you head to work. This is it. They have ones that are like protein focused, so many different flavors, but this one is like a true dessert. It's like a wonderful treat. Thank you, Daily Harvest. Okay, should we show you the rest of the house? Like maybe in there, the bedroom? Let's go. Come on in. You guys can see we have the same bed set up as we had in Nashville. We have our 4-poster bed that we got from Article, and I think it's great with the matching nightstands. This is a cute little boucle couch. I love this because I love that we have the space for it. When you're decorating a bedroom, I think having a seating moment is really comfortable and adds that like other layer where it's not just a bed. The best part of this room, 2 things. My lovely thick curtains. These I actually got from Amazon, and I'm gonna link it below. They are sheer, so if you wanted blackout, I don't recommend them. I'm leaving these on the sides, I'm not actually using them. That's because, let me show you, neutral curtain makes electric drapes. Now, this is an 11-foot ceiling room, so those windows are high up there. Normally, a lot of my shades I would pull down and push up, but for those, I can't reach that tall, and actually neither can Tyler. So we opted to get the electric shade. They're so easy to order. They give you all the explanations on how to order properly and like measure properly for your shade, but the fabric themselves is Okio-Tex certified, which means they certify that their Belgian linen fabrics are not made with harmful chemicals, which is really, you know, a great standard to have, especially when you have young children or pets or just even yourself. We should care about ourselves, not wanting to have harmful chemicals in our homes. I just love that about them, and I love the ease of ordering, and I love that they had beautiful prints for the window curtains themselves. They have solid colors as well, but I loved their printed fabrics specifically. In a bedroom, I think having a really lush, thick panel just absorbs a lot of the noise of like a hollow room when you have 11-foot ceilings. I don't know, it just makes it feel cozy and not so stark. But I love these sconces. These are so feminine and beautiful. And I have them on a dimmer with this really beautiful plate cover. But at nighttime, like Tyler and I both have our own switches. This is how you know you're adulting. When you have a second fridge for your beverages and you have a switch for your light next to you. I feel like those sorts of things just make you very happy as an adult. And buying a lawnmower, that was a first for us. And in the master bathroom, we have a double sink vanity, which is great. Look at my bathtub. It's a beaut. Oh, isn't she pretty? Now I don't have shades yet. That's on my list. I need shades in here. But I have wonderful luxury paper shades that I got from Amazon, and I can link them if you'd like. But they actually do the job. They diffuse the light, they add privacy. That's kind of all we need in here for right now. But I love that they took the tile all the way to the ceiling for me. They carried it all the way behind the bathtub. Now, something I am planning on doing is wallpaper. And I think I'm gonna do this one. It's called Paradise, so it's kind of nice, right? Now we have our sink moment. We have our toilet moment, and we have our closet moment. Very grateful for all the space for my boots. I didn't realize how many boots I had until I moved in here and put them on the top shelf. Okay, before we leave, I wanna show you one of the best finds on Amazon. These are suction hangers. They're not coming off. And they're so convenient if you guys have a glass shower situation and you don't wanna drill holes in to put your towels, or you want your towels really close to the shower. So I put these right on the glass and they're very sturdy. You can get them in several different colors, and I thought I would mention them because I think they're a great find, and I don't gatekeep around here, so I will link them for you. Let me take you to the best part of the house, and that is the porch. Let's go. Hi, Scout. Welcome to the best part of the house, the back porch. This porch is everyone's favorite moment. My brother's calling me. Hi, Jimmy. I can't answer right now, but I'll call you back. This porch is everyone's favorite moment because it's like serene out here. It is right now the best weather because it's kind of windy, a little chilly, but very sunny, so it's warm. And we used all the same outdoor furniture that we've had. One day we'll upgrade it, but it actually works for now. The kids love coming out here. They do little art projects. They painted a pumpkin yesterday or a couple days ago. We eat our meals out here, and I just love, love, love that it's a space we can gather in. We can be outside. The sun sets right here. It's just a beautiful part of our home that we feel very lucky to have. And I love that it has fans, and we put can lights in out here. So we can totally entertain out here in the summer, in the fall, probably not in the winter, but we'll see. The best part is we have a view of land. And to answer everyone's question, because I always get this question, it's owned by the development. It is a flood zone out there, so they can't build on it. And behind that flood zone is a river. So no one's gonna ever develop it or buy it or try to build a house on it. So our view is locked in at least until the second tree line, which is pretty amazing. Okay, let me take you guys upstairs. We haven't even been upstairs, or Jenny's room. We have so much to see. Let's go. Come on, Scout. Okay, right off the entryway, we actually have this hallway I haven't shown you yet. And this is our powder bathroom, our very scary laundry room right now that you will only get to peek at very quickly, and Jenny's little nursery. With the powder room, it's a very small bathroom, but it did originally come with a pedestal sink. That's just what came with the house standard. I have upgraded this space to a really beautiful hardwood vanity that I found at Home Depot. I added 2 adorable little sconces, and I upgraded the faucet to match the faucets that are in the kitchen. And you'll see this little clip of wallpaper on the walls. That is a project I'll be doing next year, and I think it's a really fun print. But it's like making this tiny little space something really meaningful and impactful, and doing that by adding lovely fixtures and some wallpaper. Jenny's awake. Jenny, good morning. Good afternoon, really. Welcome to Jenny's nursery. Now, her nursery is not quite finished, but we have the shades. We have the shades and we have the panels, which is a very important part. And we have the light fixture that has not yet been hung. Now, in her space, she has a lot of light, which is great. She's also on the sunny side of the house, so it does need temperature controlled blinds. So we have these blackout thermal lined pull down shades. Those are the Roman shades that are also from Neutral Curtain. And I got these panels to kind of go on either side. Now I wish I would have gotten panels for that window, but I was just thinking I wouldn't have any room. But let me just tell you, even if the panel was from here to here and cut in on the, it would look good. So I'm gonna order 2 more. So come back and see how that looks, because it's gonna look great. And look at the wallpaper, you guys. This is the wallpaper that I am going to be putting in this whole room. It's gonna be a beautiful rose garden in here, but it has a little bit of a mauvey pink, green, blue, yellow. I mean, it's just gonna be darling with this little warm shade, very feminine and girly. On this side, this is my grandmother. My mom gave me this framed art of my grandmother on her wedding day. And one of you guys, you sweet, sweet souls, went to my mom's garage sale. This is my great-grandmother's mirror. Someone bought this on accident from my mom's house. And one of you saw that I had a daughter and you messaged me on Instagram and you said, I'm the one that bought that mirror. That was your grandmother's. I would love to send it to you. So somebody sent me this in the mail and I'm so grateful because it's such a sweet thing to have in Jenny's room. Jenny has her own bathroom and own closet and her own bow station, which is very exciting. But she's a little hungry. So we're gonna take an intermission, I'm gonna feed her, and then I will show you guys the upstairs and maybe Tyler's office. Okay, now that Jenny's awake, I'm gonna drop her off with Dad, show you the office, and then I'll show you the upstairs. Two things I love when I get to the top of the staircase. The first, this light fixture. How adorable and beautiful and just like fun is she? She just seems so fun to me, so classic. I love that we have a pleated shade moment. There's layers of lights going on. You can also see we have like a little peekaboo window, and that's really fun because if you're outside the house, you can see that light through that window. And the other thing I love when you get to the top of the stairs is the view from the playroom. Into this room here at the top of the stair landing is where the kids hang out and have their space. So if you see this, you're gonna think, oh, this looks a lot like the Nashville house, and you're right. It is the exact same layout as the Nashville house because it worked there, and why fix something that's not broken? We have this module sofa that we got from Article. Love that it's green because it hides a multitude of sins, because you know my kids have wiped all kinds of things on this couch. And we have their grocery store going into their little art table. I'm probably gonna upgrade that soon. It's on its last leg. Time for a new one. So if y'all have a good one that you like, that has good organization in it, please send me a comment down below because I'm in the neighborhood for a new art table that isn't too big. But like, can you imagine coloring with this view? Like what? I don't think they realize how lucky they are to just like look out into the wild while they're coloring dinosaurs. We've got our books, we've got our toys, we have our alligator. Who remembers this game? If you're looking for a really good game for your kids for Christmas this year, do you know this game? It's gonna chop my finger, and I know it's not gonna hurt, but it's always scary. And you pass it around, by the way. Each person in the group has to do it. Surely it's this one. Oh, surely. Oh! It's a good one. And look at these bins. If you need a way to organize toys, these are great. These are from Target. I love them because you can pull them out, throw all the random things in, push them in, and it keeps them organized, and it's easy for the kids. We have a rule now. If they take a box out, they can dump it all on the floor and have fun and play, but they have to put it back in before they get another box out. Over here is our first guest room, and it is not finished. So the guest rooms really are not that done. These are like my in-between rooms. They're done enough. The art is even on the walls. I don't have any window treatments in here. So this will be one of those rooms that we're gonna definitely tackle this next year after the holidays. You have to remember, I'm decorating for Christmas in 2 weeks. So I wanted to show you guys the house, and a lot of these projects weren't done yet, but I didn't wanna wait until the projects were done. I tell you all the time, don't wait to have people over for your house to be finished. Like, entertain right away and just live in the messy middle. That's totally fine. So I needed to practice what I preached and show you guys my house when it's in the messy middle. And right now I pretty much just have furniture in here, and I will have art and I will have window treatments, and I have them, I just need to hang them. Really, Tyler needs to hang them. He hung everything else that you've seen so far, so I'm grateful. And then it has its own bathroom and closet. Now, this doesn't have any windows in here, but we've got some good vanity light. My mom, thank you Mom, she sewed a long shower curtain for me when she was here visiting. So that way I could put it all the way to the ceiling and it looks really great. And there is a full walk-in closet right here, which is great. This will one day become Jenny's room. Right now she's on that first floor because if she's up in the night or if she needs us, we want her to be on the same floor as us. But eventually, when she's older, she'll move up here, and this won't be the guest room, this will be her room, and her room, that's currently her room, will become the guest room. We have a 5-bedroom house plus a basement. So the boys didn't have to share a room, but they love sharing a room so much that they begged to share a room in this house, which I think is really sweet. And I love it. So we actually color drenched this room. I know people are gonna wanna know the color, so I'm gonna put it in the description because I don't remember it right now. But we color drenched it this really beautiful green color. We have the same vaulted ceilings as the other guest room. And look at this light. I love this light. It's like the perfect mix of like masculine but playfulness. I think it's such a great light for a playroom or for a little boy's room or a little girl's room or an office. It's really just a perfect light. In here, I did a dark brown window treatment. Now these are not blackout, but I don't have any nappers in this room anymore. Isn't that sad? But we have a little reading nook over here. We have our dinosaur cushion. The kids, if you don't remember these, I got these on Amazon, I think, and I stained them. We have the boys' names and their beds. How cute are these beds? You know, Tyler, my husband, he went all the way to Kentucky to get these beds for me on Facebook Marketplace, and it was a wild adventure for him. But he scored these adorable little beds for 50 bucks for both, which is an awesome steal of a deal. Now, I love the room as is. I love the little Winnie the Pooh thing and the names and everything, but down the road, I do have a vision and a dream to make this more, this is a big wall, and I want to find like antique little boy art, like a baseball moment, or just like, I want to add like some really cool finds that I start to collect around here locally. They have like the coolest antique shops around here. And I'm going to start to build this wall out a little bit more. So come back for a following video when I accomplish that. And if you see this wallpaper sample, this is what I'm going to put on the ceiling. Wouldn't that look cool? I think it would just make this room look so handsome. Hi, Scout. I painted that. Welcome to their bathroom. It's a small little cute bathroom, but I love it. We did a green floor tile, a green vanity, and a blue horizontal kind of subway zeliage tile, but it's perfect for the boys. Now I have this wallpaper. I don't know if I'm gonna wallpaper in here because it's a small bathroom. I like the idea of it, but I worry that it like won't last very well because it's a moist room with like steam, shower. It's one thing if you have a giant bathroom where like the steam has somewhere to go, but I just feel like it'll lift the paper. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that yet, but that was something I would have loved to do. And one day when the boys don't wanna share a room, if they ever get to that point, Brody or whoever can move to this guest room right here. Now this right now is a guest room. It's also not finished. We have a bed and we have nightstands and we have a rug. I don't have any art yet. And I do have a lovely door to our attic right in the middle. Ugh, isn't that awful? I wish I could close that in, but I guess they need access to that area, so I have to leave it. But I'll probably just like put a big mirror in front of it or something once I get to this room. It's a ways away, but I love that we have a 5th bedroom up here. Great for entertaining, great to have lots of children and let them have their own spaces. And we still have a basement. Let me remind you, the basement is not done. We have an unfinished basement and we are actually right now, next week, Monday, starting demo and starting to build out the basement. So let me show you where we're at. You go down these stairs, and you end up at the basement. Now, when you come down here, we have Christmas storage land. La da da da. This is where all of my Christmas decorations are stored. And this will all be empty in about a week because we're gonna be pulling things up and out of here, bringing it upstairs, and we're gonna start decorating for Christmas, which is so exciting. But this is also potentially gonna be like a homeschool room if I decide to homeschool, which I'm not sure about that. So that's bedroom number 1 down here. What's behind door number 2? The Jeep. I don't like going in here because there's spiders in here. But this is Tyler's Jeep, and this is Tyler's workbench, and this is Tyler's lawnmower. This is Tyler's room. Let me show you where Aunt Lynn is gonna be living. This is gonna be like a bedroom studio. But before we go in that room, let me show you the garage. So this is the main garage where my husband likes to park crooked, but it's also because it's hard to back out. It's a long story. It's very spacious. We have lots of storage on the other side, and we have enough room for both of our cars. So it's technically a 3-car garage, but it's split up 2 in 1. Come on, Scout. In this door is about 800 square feet of wide open spaces. Obviously, we're gonna have flooring. We're gonna have walls. We're gonna have new lights. Her bedroom is gonna be down there by the window. The middle is gonna be like a sitting area for her to hang out. And back here is gonna be a little kitchenette. Behind this wall, that's not really a wall yet, is the bathroom. It's also the safest part of the house in the event that we have a tornado. So this is where we'll all be coming. This space is awesome because it can be very versatile. It can be a studio apartment for whoever needs to be down here. It could be a playroom one day, which is what we'll probably do in the next few years. We'll kind of build it out for that. And if we ever put a pool, which I don't know if we ever would, but if we did, it could be like a pool house. As you walk down the living room, now into the bedroom, we'll have a TV here, and she has her own access to the backyard. She's got her own slice of paradise out here, and this is also kind of the kid zone if you can't tell. We have a ramp, we have a slide, and this lovely cabana, which is very dreamy when it's all windy because the wind blows, and so does the sheet. It's lovely. But I like to sit here with Jenny, and the kids like to run around and play. They dig in the dirt at the end. It's a good life, you know? Sit out here and enjoy the crickets. Right, Scout? Right. Okay, let's go to the porch and I'll show you one last thing. Okay, you guys, I wanted to bring you back up to the porch so you could see the full, beautiful porch from a wonderful view flying over the yard. And plus Jenny wanted to say goodbye. Say bye-bye. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you at Christmas. We have the kitchen. So, what do I want to say about the kitchen? Now look at these 22-foot ceilings, everybody. It is echoey. Echo. No, we shouldn't talk about it. Okay, hold on. I don't want to point out the bad stuff right away. And there, in about 30 seconds. Okay. If you start to see sweat pits, you got to tell me. In about 30 seconds, we have a delicious, nutritious, no sugar added. Frank. You think we could salvage that and just cut? Okay. Come on in. You guys can see we have the same bed setup as we had in Nashville, but I did add this little love sofa. What do you call those? No, that's not what they're called.
Everything in there, let's not say that.
What's it called?
We're 37 seconds in.
A couch. Isn't the word love in it? Look at this button. It says hot water, and you push it, and, well, it's supposed to, well, I don't know. Now it's being weird. Okay, this is a cute little boucle couch or sofa, settee, seating, little bench with arms that I have at the bottom. I'm already delirious and we're only 3 rooms in. This is not good. But if you have your grandma's crystal or colored, excuse me, we're gonna go with small couch at the end of the bed. Up the stairs we go, ho ho, out. Okay, let's go to the porch and I'll show you one last thing. I can fly. Ow, I'm having a cramp.
She's coming out of retirement.